is the Bat Nerd, and welcome to a Super Saturday. Yes, I am doing a Super Saturday because I haven't done one in a while, and this one is another Batman animated movie. This time it being Batman Return of the Cape Crusaders, directed by Rick Morels, starring Adam West, Burt Ward, Julie Newmar, Steven Weber, Thomas Lennon, Jeff Bergman, William Sawyer, and Wally Wingert. So this is a direct-to-DVD animated video with a limited cinematic release. This is an animated Batman movie based on the 1960s based on the 1960s classic TV show which starred Adam West and Burt Ward. So they reprised their roles in this animated feature. So what happens is, in Gotham, there's this new invention called the replica ray gun, and when Batman's greatest foes, Joker, Penguin, Riddler, and Catwoman reunite, they take the ray to they plan to replicate jewels and diamonds, and Batman and Robin are on the case to stop them. Of course, they then take their matters into space, and Batman and Robin have to go there too, and then Catwoman gets deceived, and then she joins Batman and Robin for the fight. Also, earlier in the movie, Catwoman infected Batman with this formula that she made called catnip, where she could change Batman and make him bad, which doesn't work right away, but we see in the movie it slowly works, because Batman goes insane and replicates himself multiple times and takes over Gotham. And then, of course, Robin and Catwoman have to join forces, and they had to even join forces with all foes of Batman and fight to stop him. Eventually, the replicas wear away into dust, and we discover that and also Batman gets his sanity back with the help of his butler Alfred Pennyworth, and we then discover that the whole thing was one huge distraction so the Joker, Penguin, and Riddler could heist Gotham, and they succeed. Well, almost succeed until Batman stops them and gives them their just desserts. And Catwoman, she, for the time being, gets away, but, of course, they did make a sequel to this, Batman vs. Two-Face, which we will eventually get to, we will review next time. Okay, let's get on to my likes and dislikes. First of all, I like that this was a somewhat late installment of the original Batman 60s TV series. This is the second feature film from the TV series. We had one back in the 60s called Batman the Movie. So yeah, I should do a review on that sometime. Anyhow, this is kind of like a redo because it's done in animation. I like that they got Burt Ward and the late Adam West back to reprise their roles and voice their characters. I also like that they got Julie Newmar, who was Catwoman also in the TV series, and those three are the only remaining cast members from the original 1960s show that reprised their roles. I like the animation in this. I like the Joker and the Penguin and the Riddler, even though they weren't Cesar Romero, Burgess Meredith, and Frank Colshan. They were all great, the actors who played them, voiced them. I thought the animation too was great, and the action sequences were just like the classic series, with the kapow, the thwomp. That was also great too. I have good childhood memories of the classic TV series. I used to watch reruns back in the 90s as a kid, and I would always love them. I loved that because it was family friendly, it was cheesy as hell, it was so camp, but I loved it. And the same was with this one too. We even got Commissioner Gordon in there and Chief O'Hara, who were, again, voiced by different actors because those two are dead now. But still, I love the animation. The animation got the looks spot on. from the live, from it being live action. It's like they replicated them into animation, and I loved it. I love the quality of animation and the cinematography in this movie. Now, this movie is about 78 minutes long, so it's 1 hour, 18 minutes, so not long at all. None of these Batman animated features are long, but still, they managed to cram a lot into a small amount of time. This is clearly meant for kids, and, kids don't sit for like 3 hours and enjoy a movie. They get restless, so they try and keep it child-friendly, but yeah, I thought it was great. This had great action sequences. We got cameos from other classic villains from the TV series, including the Pharaoh and Mr. Freeze. Yeah, it was just action-packed, and it was a fun movie to watch, and I don't know why I never watched it sooner. This was made for the 50th anniversary of the classic TV show. So yeah, I enjoyed it. My dislikes. Do I have anything to dislike? It's hard to think of a dislike for these Batman animated movies because they're so fast-paced, and they do a lot in a small amount of time, and that's impressive to me. And the animation's good, and I think the best animated Batman voice actor for me has got to be Kevin Conroy, but Adam West did such a great job playing his character again. It was if I was watching the TV series, only they could do better effects this time because it was animation. Okay, so my ratings. I honestly enjoyed this movie, so, with all that being said, I'm gonna give Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders let's see. I think I'll give this, you know what, the hell with it. I'm giving it 4 Batarangs out of 5, because I enjoyed it, so, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, that has been my review on Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders. Have you seen this video? Let me know down in the comments below. We can have a discussion. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. So this has been Super Saturday movie review on Batman The Return of the Caped Crusaders. And yeah, I have been the Bat Nerd, so until next time, Bat Nerd out.